Hello, Masters. Namaste. Good evening or good afternoon, everyone. This is Lavanya Vishwanath. I live in Australia. So I'll be the host for this session with Hello, Masters. Namaste. Good evening or good afternoon, everyone. There was an echo sound. Okay. With divine blessings of Dr. Brahmashi Subhash Patriji and Swarnamala Patriji, let us start our today's session. I would like you to welcome back to the Divine Birth YouTube channel, PSSM Australia, initiative of Pyramid Spiritual Society movement. So for the last 12 weeks, we are discussing the secret book narrated by our senior pyramid master, Shylaja Sathish from Karnataka, India. So we have discussed many laws. So today, let's see what Shylaja ma'am would be covering. So with that, I would like to welcome Shylaja ma'am. Over to you.
Thank you, Lavanya. So since 3 weeks not met each other. Okay. And shall I start with a story or with the laws? Okay. I just wanted to tell this beautiful story of 3 saints. All 3 saints were very famous. One was following karma. He was Karma Yogi. Another was following Bhakti. So he was Bhakti Yogi. And another was following Gnana. So he was Gnana Yogi. That means Gnana Yogi would always trust wisdom, spiritual knowledge. Okay. Karma Yogi is like what they say in Kannada, Kayakave Kailas. Work is worship. So commitment and service. He was trusting only service and commitment in the work. So the another one was Karma Yogi. Gnana Yogi was about wisdom. Bhakti Yogi was about devotion to Lord. He would always trust in love, prayer, that way. So each saint had their own ways to reach God or to reach the ultimate point of salvation. They worked hard, all the 3 saints, Karma Yogi, Bhakti Yogi, and Jnana Yogi. But there was no contentment in each of them. They worked in their own field completely, but they never had any contentment. And they all 3 stayed together. So they were talking to each other. They shared to each other, getting old enough. But none of us have realized God. So nobody had that santrupti, what they say in Kannada, the total contentment or the wholeness in their life. So they're traveling from one village to another. On the way, it rained heavily. So they thought of taking shelter somewhere. So there was a Shivalaya, temple of Shiva. It was a very small one, and there were no walls for the temple, only 4 pillars and one shelter above, one roof above, and there was a Shiva idol in the middle. So they rushed, all the 3 rushed into that temple. Wind also was strong, rain strong. The water started coming into the temple also. So they all 3 came closer to each other in the middle of that small temple. There was no gap between them. They came so closer to escape from the rain. When they did this, they found some strange thing was happening. So one of them asked, "Are you feeling anything?" So the other also said, yes, there is some energy amongst us. And all the 3 started feeling that radiance. Okay. And it was strange also. There was some bright light felt by all the three. Now they were feeling they were not three, they were four. So they came to know that some magic has happened. So one of the saints asked, oh, he talked to that light, bright light. Who are you? The light spoke, none other than Shiva. Then the other saint said, we've worked in our fields, each one of us. We've done this. Karma Yogi has done his Karma Yoga completely. Bhakti Yogi has done Bhakti completely. Gnana Yogi has done Gnana completely. But we are so old and today you are appearing amongst us. Then the magic voice of Shiva said, never you people came close because there was no acceptance among you. So there was no totality. There is no wholeness. Only today I felt wholeness amongst you and I appeared. So the grace of God, if we want to feel, we have to make this body, mind and soul one. And inside that we can get whatever we want, whether it is physical, spiritual, mental, anything. But are we searching inside body, mind, in the totality of body, mind and soul? Everybody is searching out. That is why this grace or the presence of God or God realization, what we call, or that higher power or overself or higher self is not met. When I say I met, I could see. Other people do not believe. They don't believe because they are not whole. So acceptance is the main quality of spirituality. So when somebody follows something. Now I follow spiritual laws and spiritual things, totally involved in. Some people follow bhakti. Okay. So I cannot say you're not correct. I am correct. You're wrong. So that's where there is no totality. That's where there is no union of body, mind and soul. Only when there is complete union of body, mind and soul in an individual, he accepts everything. He never rejects anything. We should not reject anything. Accept everything. That's where we can touch God realization, or he can touch us. Okay, masters, I hope this story, I liked it very much, so I wanted to share with you. So I think I have read about this email also. Writing an email to universe, Lavanya. Yeah. Then 30 days of an avalanche of giving also I have done, I think. No. Okay. So she tells to give continuously for 30 days, anything. So giving means not only about materials or money or anything like that. Giving includes knowledge, includes your time, includes your awareness, includes love, attention, anything for that matter. So here is something you can do that is one of the most powerful uses of law of attraction. This exercise is 30 days of an avalanche of giving. Every day for 30 consecutive days, give joy, smiles, give warm words, give love, give appreciation and compliments to everyone that you meet, including strangers, friends, children, family, anybody, relatives, okay, co-workers. So speak from your heart, giving the very best of you in every moment of your day and make it your mission to take every single person's day, to make every single person's day better with kind thoughts and words. As you give the best of you, you will be staggered by the speed that it comes back to you. Anything that you give definitely is going to come back to you. If you give one, there's 1,000 that is going to come back. But what we do is, there is a first meeting, there is bitter experience between us. We start the next meeting from the previous bitter experience. That's what she's telling. Be unconditional. Never carry the past baggage with anybody. So give love, give joy, give warm words to everyone that you meet. Never continue the previous acquaintance to the next one. Okay, whether it is bitter or anything. Start anew. Okay, master. So she tells, at least do it for 30 days. Okay, then you will know the magic. Only when you do it continuously that you can feel the result, isn't it? So the next one is, rephrase your sentence with words of what you want. Once you know the law of attraction, you can make the best discoveries about yourself by listening to what you are saying. Okay, I understand, I know everything about law of attraction. In the class, I really understand because my soul knows all the knowledge before. But when I come out of the class, or when I am alone, when I am interacting with somebody, it should not go or cross law of attraction. So you write down what you speak, write down what you think, so that when you decree yourself that you are this, there is nothing like insulting yourself. Only when you know where you are, from there you can mend yourself. Because the other person will not know what you're saying, what you're thinking, isn't it? So every day, if you have any experience that is following you, write what words you used, what thoughts came to your mind. So the next time, make it a point that you don't use those harsh words, or don't let the mind use the thoughts like that. It all begins in the mind, isn't it? So we can become the master of our own mind. I can't become your master, nor you can become my master. Okay, when you state something as an absolute fact, realize that it is something you really believe, and that belief is creating it in your life. Okay, just you can't tell, yeah, I just told it simply. Okay, every word, every thought carries energy that we have to understand. So the whole magic is formed by the words that we use, the thoughts that we pass, the actions that we do. You cannot tell, I was just kidding. After telling everything, you cannot tell, I simply told it. Okay, everything is recorded in the soul. As you hear your words and realize that you are saying something you do not want, switch immediately and rephrase your sentence with the words that you want. So I told you already that we know what we want, but we get stuck up somewhere. We keep thinking more of what we don't want in our mind, or we keep talking about what we don't want. For example, for my daughter, I'm seeing alliances. I should depend on what exactly I want. I cannot keep talking the qualities that I don't want in that guy. I have to think about the qualities that I want. And I should not keep fearing. These days, marriage is become fancy thing. Okay, there will be a big marriage, show of everything, and they tell divorce in 2 or 3 months or 6 months. So I should not bring that part of the society to my house. So whatever might happen in the society, we should not bring that part and attach to our life and create fear. We should be knowing what exactly I want. Create same thought, same word, and same action. Okay, somebody asks, do you really think in these days you will get a nice person for your daughter? I should say 100%. 100% yes. If I say I don't know, then what am I thinking and what am I telling? I should be firm about what I am thinking, firm about what I am talking. And actually what I want, only that I should think, and only that I should talk out also. Okay. Otherwise, what happens is the too much of what negative you are thinking, that comes true. Because universe does not know good, it does not know bad. It gives you what energy you have. If you have negative energy of something, it is going to gift you with the same thing. You have fear of getting a bad son-in-law. Always, day and night, what's happening in the society? Hope my daughter gets a good one. Hope my daughter gets a good one. That is, I'm telling hope. There's no surety or certainty of what I'm thinking or talking. So, I mean, always fear. That is recognized by the universe. Okay. So, universe recognizes the maximum amount of energy you have. If your negative energy is minimal, your positive energy wins. If your positive energy is minimal, the negative energy wins. Because universe does not know what is good and what is bad. All you have to decide for yourself is by yourself. Okay, masters, you will learn so much about your past experiences and what you have created when you listen to your words. And then as you catch your words and change them, you are changing the entire course of your future. You want to change your future, change your past experience, thoughts about your past experiences. Talk good about the past experiences. Feel good about past experiences. Because each person is a part of matrix. He himself will not play his part. He is inspired by the whole to play that part. So when you change your feeling, your future also changes. When you are stuck up with the old past negative experiences, your future also will continue with negative experiences. Okay, masters. So any bitter experiences that you have had in the previous, change your perception about it. Understand that the person who played that part was a part of matrix and it was his role to play that. And your role is not to be sad, be depressed, thinking about all those things. Your perception, you should change to feeling nice, thinking that he is a part in the matrix. He plays or she plays his or her role according to the instruction of the whole. Okay, masters. So nothing happens simply like that. Every person should take the responsibility for the choice that we have made. So choice and responsibility go hand in hand. You cannot tell that I made a choice, I don't want responsibility. So when the choice is made, responsibility goes hand in hand, and that is when the higher self or the universe comes to help you when you need it. A shift from disappointment to desire. Okay, the negative feeling of the disappointment keeps your desire from you. To turn disappointment into a positive feeling, start thinking and saying, when my desire arrives, I am going to do this. So when I start a clinic, I am going to do this. I am going to see the patients very lovably. Okay, I don't take money from the poor. So when I go to do this, I will do this. So that will shift your mind from disappointment to correct desire. So you can tell, when my desire arrives, I'm going to, there's a dash, whatever you want to fill it, you can do it. This is a great way to shift yourself to believing, and believing is there, is where you want to be. So all the feelings, the negative ones that follow you, just surrender them to the whole, or whatever we call as higher self or over self, whatever God or goddess that you believe. Okay, you need not bribe higher self. You need not tell that, please do it for me. You need not beg him. He knows everything. Only thing you have to do is be silent. He can catch hold of the stories that are running in your mind. And exactly what you want also will be seen by your higher self. Okay, the only thing we have to do is not make noise and be silent. So she gives a few things to promise yourself. I promise myself to be so strong that nothing can disturb my peace of mind. So it is we who are responsible to have that peace of mind always. Okay, you tell that I will hold this peace of mind. So we meditated now, it was very nice experience. Then some situation comes, then again you burst out. So did somebody enter your mind or brain to make that halchal? No, it was you. That means you are not firm about the decision that you have taken. So she asks, I promise myself to be so strong that nothing can disturb my peace of mind. I promise myself to talk health, happiness, prosperity to every person I meet. Just now, Lavanya madam asked, how are you doing? I said, super fine. Right? So I have cold, I have body ache, I have fever, I'm running in loss. So this is where we go against the law of attraction. So she tells, you promise yourself that you don't break your peace of mind. Promise yourself that you always speak about prosperity, success, health, and happiness. Okay. Somebody calls you, tell, no, I had a fight today. I'm so angry. I'm so frustrated. I don't know what to do. Feeling lonely. This is where we go against law of attraction. Anybody asks anything, anybody triggers to make you tell few things about your personal life. You always talk about happiness, always talk about health, wealth. Okay. She tells, you promise yourself. Promise yourself to make all my friends feel that there is something worthwhile in them. When we meet somebody, we should not find out shortcomings of them. Appreciate something so that she gets uplifted. Okay. Some people will be searching what shortcoming can I tell about her way of dressing or the way she speaks or about her life, about her business, about job. No, we should always appreciate. If there is something worthwhile about her or him, you have to appreciate. I promise myself to look at the sunny side of everything and make my optimism come true. When we see some things, there will be actually a brighter side of that situation or that person. If we keep our eyes open properly, and as a third person, if you perceive, there will be something to learn in that situation or that person. See, she's telling you always promise yourself to look at the sunny side of everything and make the optimism come true. To think only of the best, to work only for the best, and expect only the best. Okay? Promise yourself to think only the best, to work only for the best, and to expect only the best. I promise myself to be just as enthusiastic about the success of others as I am about my own. I told you on that day, never always think before and no more. Nobody is going, taking all his success, name, fame, going empty-handed, leaving our body also. Only the soul, which has nice sanskars or whatever the sanskars that has imprinted, okay, on that, it's going with that. And we reach that world, they don't tell, you were so successful, please come and sit on this simhasan. They tell, you never learned this. You went to the world to learn this. Come on, now go and learn it and come back. Okay, so be as enthusiastic for other people's success as you are for yourself. To forget, I promise myself to forget the mistakes of the past and press on to the greater achievements of the future. Okay, promise that you will never go back in your life, whether it is situation, loss, or any envy. Okay, so always be in the knowledge. She also tells, promise yourself to wear a cheerful expression at all times and give a smile to every living creature you meet. Okay, you're going in a bus, somebody is carrying a small baby. That baby smiles at you, giggles at you. Just give a smile. Anybody asks money from you, a beggar, never shoo away them angrily. Say, I don't have penny in my purse. Otherwise, I would have given you. Give a smile to them. Okay, so I promise myself to be too large to worry, too noble for anger, too strong for fear, and too happy to permit the presence of trouble. I promise myself to think well of myself and to proclaim this fact to the world, not in loud words, but in great deeds. Yeah. Always thinking and not bringing in action does not work. So whatever you have learned, you have to put it in your action. Only then you will be benefited. I promise myself to live in the faith that the whole world is on my side, so long as I am true to the best that is in me. So on the other day, I said, we should never think that we are alone. As long as you are truthful, you can take it that the whole world is on your side. You need not doubt whether anybody supports you or not. Okay, masters. So the other law is inside should override outside. There is no outside force that can affect your life unless you give that force power with your thoughts. The greatest power is within you. Only when you give force to that outside one, only then it comes true. Otherwise, it will never come true. So, as happiness is an energy, so is the fear, so is the doubt. So replace fear, doubt with happiness and healing. Okay. Use the power within and realize that for your life, there is nothing mightier in this world. Okay. For this world, there is no small or big. When you are pure, when you are truthful, okay, then the universe will definitely support you. The other thought is you are the creator. How do you get your attention off the bills when you are trying to attract money? You pretend, you make believe, and you create games with those bills to trick your mind into thinking good thoughts. This is what Rhonda Byrne did for the first time. Okay, get your mind so busy with make believe games of what you want that there is no room for it to send you thoughts of lack. When you feel, some people, they have lots of money, whenever asked, they say, I don't have, because in their mind there is energy of lack. A vendor of fruits on the road, he gives so lovably to the trespassers or small children who are poor, to monkeys. Okay, he never thinks that I'm standing from morning to night, I myself am in trouble. Why should I give them? So giving is a virtue, whether you are poor or rich. So whatever you give comes back in multiples. Okay, masters, you are a creative being. So find the best creative way for you to turn your bills and bank statements into a make-believe game of abundance. Always feel abundant. Never worry what's going to happen now. What's going to happen now? Keep calm and feel abundant. Okay? When a beggar has only one roti to eat, he shares half of the roti with the dog. He never thinks, what if I am hungry tomorrow? So universe observes this. He feels abundant only then he gives half roti to the dog, isn't it? But rich people, they say, always have the mindset of lacking, and that's why they also will face losses. Lavanya madam, is there enough time to tell another or two more
Yeah.
laws? Yeah.
I think we can cover one more, ma'am. It's already 3 more minutes to our time. It's only 3
Okay.
minutes.
Okay. Deposit joy in your account every day, or at the very least once or twice a week. Take a few minutes and focus on seeing yourself in joy. Don't dance, just keep imagining that you are dancing very happily. That's what she tells. Every day, imagine yourself that you are in joy. Okay, feel yourself in joy. Imagine only joy ahead in your life and see yourself basking in it. As you do this, the universe will move all people and circumstances and events to bring you that joy. You can't be in joy if you have money worries, health worries, relationship problems with friends or family. What is the nature of a human being? No, he holds on to some problem. One problem is solved. He wants another problem to hold on to because it's become a habit for him. So change that habit. Never think you are not well. Never think about it. You had some loss, just leave it. Okay. You had some money issues. That's what she said. You play make-believe games. that you are all right, you're joyful. Okay, nothing is permanent. Whatever that comes will have to go, isn't it? Along with our body, we'll have to leave it and go. So why imprint worries on our soul? So we should engrave joy and happiness on our soul. Whatever might be the situation, you always have to be joyful and happiness, and that frequency of joyfulness and happiness brings more joy and happiness into your life. That's what the law of attraction says. So deposit some joy in the bank of the universe as often as you can. There isn't an investment that is more worthwhile other than joy. May the joy be with you. Okay. Anybody wants to share? And in these 3 weeks, did you use any of the laws?
First of all, thank you, Shylaja ma'am, for a wonderful
Thank
class,
you.
as usual. So, yeah.
Thank you, Lavanya madam.
Today I like this giving for 30 days. I think I should practice this one. We'll see. Like if you start giving every day, it's a beautiful way. It's not like we'll do it, but not all the days. Like consistently, if you do, I think there will be some kind of change we could observe within ourselves. I thought this is a good one, so that I could use it.
Yeah.
So I like that one. Yeah. Masters, please do share your thoughts or any questions if you have. Thank you, Jaman. That Chandana, she message stating that very peaceful meditation session. Thank you for the wonderful session, Jaman.
Yeah, thank you, Chandana madam.
Thank you, Chandana. And the stories also, they are beautiful. Both the three, karma, jnana, and bhakti together. Yes, then only we could attain anything. Yeah, it's beautiful the way you narrated it.
Yeah.
Please let us know if any of you practicing the gratitude or any.
Nobody wants to open up, keep secret their experiences.
I'm practicing the gratitude. I mean,
yeah. How are you feeling? Did you feel any change?
Yes, as I start, like, I mean, initially I just started for the sake of telling, because initially there was not much feeling, but going on further daily, when I start doing it, I'm feeling it more than, and I'm realizing like how it is, like we take it as granted everything, which is not easily available for everyone. So I started to realize as soon as we genuinely will realize that what we are having and those blessings we could
how
count.
It would be if those are not there in our life.
Not there.
We take it for granted. Right?
Yes, even
Chandana madam wants to share. I did not read the complete sentence. She told she's also using
the laws whenever possible, like being positive, giving and helping, talking only good things. Beautiful, Chandana. Yeah, yeah, she's using all this what you thought, Shylaja ma'am. She's talking only good things. She's talking only positive, and she's giving and helping. Yeah. I feel very happy.
Very nice. Nice.
Any one of us could utilize it. Yeah. This session, yeah, serves the purpose.
Yeah.
Just to let you know, ma'am, thanks a lot. Earlier, I
Thank you,
used to
Chandana
like I just used to speak any negative words, like anything bad or anything. But now, before speaking, I just think over and I think, no, why should I speak in that way? Let me put in a different way, positive way. and I speak, and I think it did work in many situations and circumstances.
And how do you feel?
I feel happy for that, and I think once or twice it really helped me. So I felt like I should be doing more often in this way.
Hmm. So nice. Wow, Chandana madam. I feel so nice, so happy that one person in Australia, some people in Australia, after listening to my this thing, actually, these laws are my experiences, I can tell. Okay, and you were
Yeah, they're really great and they
benefited.
really helped me, ma'am. Yeah.
Very nice, Chandana madam. Very nice. And I hope you also make Zoom sessions like this, and you can share any of the books, favorite ones that you had experiences with, help our fellow beings. And that is the light.
Wherever possible, I try
Yeah.
to tell like my colleagues and my friends like about this. But I never started any Zoom sessions or anything as such. But yeah,
No,
I
not
do
only
remember
Zoom.
you saying like um, we should help others to understand. Maybe not forcing them to do, but at least explaining them this is good and all, right? Meditation and all, like how Lavanya used to help me do that. I remember that, and your sessions also really helped me. Yeah, I should also do that, and I do that to most of my colleagues and friends.
Yeah, you can just pass on good thoughts from your phone to others every day, 2 thoughts. That way also is a great service. Okay.
Yeah, that's great. Thanks for the idea, ma'am. Yeah,
Thank you.
whatever you pass in your this one, right? I can pass it to some other groups also. That's a good idea.
Yeah, that affirmation group. And I also put
Yeah,
many thoughts in my
yeah.
status every day. You can take any two of them, because this time of era, there is more negativity. So to make it positive, we all have to gather, do something to the society through mobile, or personally we can do. I told you, you can go and teach children. So many children do not know how to silence their mind. And when we were kids, there was no mobile, and TV also was very less in only few people's house. But now this mobile has taken all over the world. The children are so dependent on that, isn't it? And they don't know what to follow, whether to follow the teacher or to follow uh, mother and father, or the mobile also. One of the posts I saw, one small girl, she's just about 3.5 years, she's shouting out to the mobile, "Hey Siri, can you find out where my mother is?" She's shouting out to the mobile because she's all alone at home. Okay, the camera at home shows that she's alone, and mobile cannot find out where actually her mother is. She asks the mobile to crack a joke. A 3-year-old small baby. Okay, so that should not be the thing.
Yeah.
So we have to spread meditation, and at least if the parents are not with the children, they should know to be with themselves strongly. Okay, it should happen like the children should like the company of themselves, even if they're alone. That's what I wish. Okay.
Thanks a lot, ma'am. Thanks for the wonderful
Thank
session.
you. Thank you,
And
madam.
thank you, Lavanya, for all these sessions, facilitating
Chandana,
for
for
us all.
attending. and sharing your inputs and practicing it. Yeah.
Okay, Lavanya madam, anything else?
I think that's all for today, ma'am. Like, yeah, we don't have any other questions from our friends. Yeah.
And you let me know whether you will have the same session in the next week, or if you are engaging anybody, just put me
No,
a
not
message.
at the moment, ma'am. Yeah, I'll let you know if I have any.
Okay. Okay. And it's fine with one story and the loss, right?
Yes, yes. The story is we are loving the story, ma'am. So we don't want to miss that.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
And there is one book also that is for you. I suggest that book, Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself by Joe Dispenza. That book is very nice. How you can play with your thoughts and make your life wonderful. It's really a gem of the books. All the books are, whatever I have read are gems, but I felt that reaches out to the common people who still are beginners.
Okay.
So, and he is also a person who has used his mind power. Joe Dispenza, doctor, he's a doctor. Have you heard of him?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
So that book is very nice.
Okay. Sure. As of now, I'm reading this book called Mind to Matter.
Mind
by-
to Mind. With
by
who is the
Dawson
author?
Church. Dawson Church.
Okay.
Yeah. So he did this book in collaboration with Joe Dispenza, few of the topics.
Oh, okay.
Tapping, EFT tapping, and those things. So yeah. I'm reading
And if
that.
you find any PDFs of spiritual books, please send it to me. Okay.
Sure. Yeah. Sure.
Okay, Lavanya. Shall I